back to the channel. So today's video is going to be on putting these heater core hoses in. So yeah, so go ahead and stay tuned and enjoy the video, and hopefully this helps you guys out so you guys can put these in, clean up your bay a little bit. All right, enjoy. Let's start off with ordering these lines. I ordered several different sizes, several different times, the lines that didn't fit. So, and I still got a line that doesn't fit, but I'm going to make it work. So hold on, check this out. So for this line that I put in is a 3/8. Not going to work. Too tight. I mean, it works, but it's too small. So I'm going to replace that out. These are going to be 5/8. Okay. The line that I got right here, this is a 7/8. It's only 2/8 bigger than what it's supposed to be. I am just going to put that piece of line in the back right here and connect to the back right here. So yeah, so I spent too much time waiting for lines to come in, different sizes and shit like that. So in the description will be everything you need, the size of lines, links to the where I got the lines, links to everything you need to do this. And that way you guys don't have to, you know, fuck around with getting wrong sizes like I did and spend and waste money on lines that I shouldn't have bought. But now I'm going to show you guys, or now I'm going to give it to you guys the proper way to do it after my fuck ups. So yeah, so go ahead, we're going to jump into this video and I'll show you guys how to do this. First I'm going to take off this line and then I'll jump back into this video. Like I said, this line's a small line, it's 3/8, I need 5/8. And then I'll talk about this connector once I get this line off. Alright, let's start with taking off the lines. So let's say this is, you know, you take the manifold off and this, you got your stock line or your stock OEM lines here. Go ahead and use pliers, pop this clamp off, then you'll have the hose run to the OEM. That's like a metal tubing. You're gonna take those off. You'll have like two or a couple bolts right here that you gotta take off. I think there's 2 of them or something like that you gotta take off to take off that stock line. And then you'll run back here and you'll have the bottom one. The bottom one goes to the thermostat. This part right here, the piece. This is the heater cord line. Okay. So go ahead and take those off. Take that hose off. Take that stock OEM line off. And then, again, take this one off. If you're replacing this one, take this one off. And then when you pop these off, you know, kind of grab some channel locks and wiggle them. You know, wiggle them a little bit to loosen them up, because they're going to be on there pretty good from, you know, the years that it, especially if it's, you know, been there since the car was made, they're going to be stuck there. So just take it, be easy with it. This is plastic, it could be brittle, and this right here too is plastic and brittle. I broke this side. Luckily I ordered one, brand new one, but luckily I had the other one from my other car, so I had this replacement. So if anybody breaks one of these ends right here, send me a DM and Instagram and I'll hook you up fat. You know, just pay for the shipping and I'll have the piece for you for this. If you guys break it, just let me know. All right, so yeah, so then you're going to take off this clamp, take off that hose. There's a hose that goes here. Take off that clamp. Then you're going to take off this clamp and that hose, and then back here on this piece right here is your other clamp and hose, which goes from here to this switch, then here, and then into the top. And then the bottom one will run all the way around and into your thermostat right here. Okay, this is a recirculating line. These are the heater cord line. These are all the heater cord lines, and this is called a heater switch, I think. So if you break it, look up heater switch. Yeah, so anyways, so take off those lines. Once you take off those lines, like I said, you know, be careful, you know, be easy with it. Definitely watch your knock sensor. They break easy, but you know, be easy with it because this is plastic and they might break. So I'll go ahead and pop this hose off, and then we'll start putting the hoses on, and then I'll show you where I mount them. All right, like I said, you need 2 lines of 5 foot of 5/8 vibrant line, or if whatever line, but it's got to be 5/8. You need 2 of them. Okay, 5 feet. You're gonna have a little bit extra. All right, you need these. These are 10 AN hose fitting clamps. can get them on Amazon. Like I said, everything will be in the description for everything I do for this heater stuff. So, but these are going to be 10 AN, 5/8. This one's from Ktune. You don't have to go with this one. The only reason I did is because it's fitted. It's like it's molded to the angles. If you really wanted to and don't want to spend the money on the Ktune, you can just take, if you have extra, I'll let you know at the end of the video or when I get close to the end if there's enough extra to cover for this piece. So yeah, so 5/8, 2 5/8 lines, Ktune one if you want to get it, and 10 AA fittings, and of course clamps to put the hoses on. You can get those at Harbor Freight. These two right here, these are hose clamps. You can get those at Harbor Freight. And so yeah, that's basically all you need. And this this is Trac Tuff. This is the adapter to adapt from the thermostat into the hose fitting, into the 5/8 hose fitting. Again, it'll be in the description of where to get this. It's pretty cheap, not too bad. And that's it. So yeah, take this line off and then we'll start putting some lines in, and I'll show you guys on how to install this Trac Tuff. Really easy. So yeah, so when you're pulling off the stock line that goes into here, you just wiggle it. You know, once you wiggle it, it has two rubber gaskets on it. Once you wiggle it, it'll pop out. Either has two or one. Mine had one. I've seen people have that had two of them. Anyway, you just keep wiggling and pull up as it comes out. We'll show you. So yeah, so what you're eliminating is you're eliminating all these heater core hoses. You're eliminating this, which bolts up. Can't remember how, but probably somewhat like so. Bolts up like that. You're eliminating all this. Basically, this first line that's in front is going to be, I want to say it's a fuel line. So on that, my fuel lines are all changed out. Let me think. I guess you can do like in Deemossi's video where he ran his fuel line from there, his new fuel lines to his Ktune adapter, or to his Ktune fuel rail. That's probably the best way you want. You know, if you're sticking with the OEM Ktune rail or the OEM fuel rail and that kind of shit, then this probably really doesn't apply to you. My best thing is to get aftermarket fuel rail, and this will smooth our flow a lot more better. You know, by the time, if you guys are doing all this engine bay cleanup, you should, you know, have a, you know, an aftermarket fuel rail. But check out Deemossi's video on how to put the fuel line. But once you do that, you know, once you have the fuel line all set up, that just basically eliminates all this shit, which is this piece, and makes it look nicer, you know, cleans all that up. So yeah, that's what you're eliminating, all that OEM shit and all them ugly hoses. So once you got the lines off, that's what it's going to look like. But this one can be a little pain in the ass. If you have to, take a screwdriver and just wiggle it, you know, get all that stuff broken up. Wiggle it, and then grab the pliers, put them on, and then, you know, take the pliers and wrap it around the hose so you can, you know, make sure or let it to where it frees up and moves, and then just start pulling. Not too bad. All right, so let's talk about this Trac Tuff adapter. All right, so when you buy the adapter, when you got all this shit cleared up and you got the adapter right here, hold on one second. Yeah, so once you get this all cleared up, you'll have this adapter. Use a little WD, spray it on, and then it just pushes in. Okay, first thing you got to do is with the kit, when you buy Trac Tuff, you can buy the drill bit and the wire can come with the kit. With the wire, it's like $4 extra. I bought the I spent the $4 extra. But you'll use their drill bit, and you'll drill a little hole, see if you can see it, right there on the top. Right there on the top of that, okay? And then on this fitting, there's a little groove that goes down, okay? So you're going to drill that hole, and then this wire, if you go on Trac Tuff's website, it gives you detailed instructions on how to put it on. So I would recommend going there and watching it. But you're just basically going to slip that wire through that little hole, and you're going to have another piece hanging up, and you're going to have like 50-50. One up this way, and then the other side come through the hole. Then you're going to make a loop and loop it around this nipple part right here, and then you're going to take both lines and then twist them together. Pretty much it. Make it, make it tight, but not too tight, because this wire is brittle. So be easy, just go slow, turn it slowly, stop, let the wire cool down, because if that wire gets too hot, it'll snap. you know, if you keep twisting and twisting and twisting. So anyways, so that's what you got to do. Go on, like I recommend, go on his website, and he has detailed instructions on how to do this. But I'll just show you right there, you know, hole, string, or wire, wrap it around, twist it, and that's it. And this just pushes right in. It wasn't too hard to get in, little WD. So that's the Trac Tuff fitting. So that's for the, he has 2 options for 5/8 fitting and for I think AN fitting, but I'm not going AN. All right, so I'll go ahead and then grab my hose, my 5/8 hose, and then I will measure on how much hose I need and then cut it. Okay, so I'll do that right now. All right, so I got pretty much everything dialed in. That's how I got it looking right now. I used the stock clip for this one. I ran out of my clips, the clamps, whatever, so I used the stock clip. This is where I have it mounted. I have it mounted right here to this 10. I was gonna put one right here, but for the Harbor Freight fittings like this, you have to drill that out bigger in order for a 12mm to fit in it. So I'll figure that out later, but you know, you can put one here if not. If not, it's pretty sturdy. So it runs back there. You can hook it up to the stock clip right here, which is hooked up to the heater lever, heater switch thing. And then I got it, whoops, sun glare, shit. And then I got it hooked up here. Like I said, the bottom one goes to your thermostat, top one goes to the back of your motor. I use the stock clips, and the reason I use the stock clips is because I'm eventually put my AC back in, and the other ones will be kind of a pain in the ass to get all this because it's pretty tight in here. So I use stock clips. So then I got this top hose clip moved over here. Use the stock heater cord clips from the regular hoses. They work just fine. You know, if you're looking to make it look fancy, go ahead and put the clamps on there, the screw clamps. Now I still got to put this line on to back here. I have to go and order another 5/8 line. The 7/8 is just, it's too big. It don't clamp down good enough. So I'll go basically order another one of this and then put this piece to there, and that's it, and it's done. Like I said, these hoses are 5/8. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. I got all the measurements. I'll leave in the description for this hose, the measurement of what you got to cut to. Okay. I got the measurement of this hose that you need to cut to, and a measurement to this hose that you're going to cut to. And you're wondering, well, you don't even have a hose on it, so how'd you measure it? Well, I took my 3/8 hose and put it up there and measured it. So you can go off those measurements, or you can just plain and simply put this one on, stretch it out, do what you got to do, and then cut it with a knife, and then blah, 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 whatever. You know, put that on, stretch it here, and cut it there. Put that piece on, stretch it to there, cut it there, whatever. But I got the measurements in the description of the hoses. When you do have to buy 2 lines of the 5/8 in order to get this, and get this. You won't have enough to go from here to here. So you need just that little piece to go from here to there. Once you buy the 2 5/8 lines, you can go ahead and you don't have to buy this Ktune one, and you can put the extra of the two you bought onto here. You don't have to buy this. Like I said, you can just use whatever left over and put it on there. That's pretty much how you do it. That's how I'm going to do it. I got the clip right here to hold them together. Use the stock clip, like I said. These are pretty good, pretty sturdy. When I put it here to here, I'll probably put a clip here just to hold them together. Maybe, I don't know, probably not. It's good enough. And then just put it down into here and then strap it down, and that's it. That's pretty much how you do the heater cord hoses. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, and like if you see right here, it cleans it up pretty good, you know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, I'll probably put another clip here. I might not, I don't know, it's good enough, but up to you if you want to do that. So when you eliminate all this shit too, I forgot what thing this is called. It's for the, you know, when you start in the morning, cold start, whatever. I don't know. Plug that up. I plug that up. You got to plug this hose right here too, if you're doing it this way. And then there's a hose right here you got a plug too. You can get these little plugs that look like this at AutoZone and just put a little clip on it like that. So I gotta go to AutoZone and get one for here because I used up pretty much all my clips because I'm still keeping my AC, and I put some plugs in there because I don't want to get no dirt and grime in there. Eventually when I do the AC tuck, I'll pull those plugs out. So yeah, plug that, and you can get those plugs at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, whatever. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Like I said, all the links for all the shit will be in the description below, measurements in the below, and that's pretty much it. I will go order some more line again and cut this piece. I've ordered 2 3/8 and 1 7/8. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking when I ordered the 7/8. Must have been high or drunk or something. I don't know. Just joking. I don't do that shit. But yeah, so 5/8. 5 fucking 8. Okay. So that's pretty much it for the heater core, hoses and stuff. Pretty simple if that's the route you want to go for cleaning up. That's it. So yeah, hopefully it helped you. Could have been better, I guess, maybe, but whatever. So yeah, that's it. Like, subscribe, and KLD, and I'll catch you on the next one.